Hello and welcome back to my channel, and you join me in Colchester on an overcast November morning. Just behind me is Colchester's castle, but it's not the castle I'm going to look at today, because I featured the castle in a few videos which I've made from Colchester this year. This video is all about this year, the year 2021. And I'm going to look back at some of the more interesting, the fun side of creating videos, say a few thank yous to a few people, and also tell you what's coming up next year. Well, hopefully next year, if I'm able to get out and about and travel. But I start with some breaking news. I've got a new series coming to my channel. Now, I'm not going to say too much about it now because there's a special preview video coming very shortly which will explain everything. But it's a series of history specials, and 15 programmes have been made in this first series. I've made over 100 videos this year, not just on my main channel here which you're currently watching, but also for my transport channel and for my Patreon channel as well. Here's a sample of the titles from both. Hopefully seeing those titles might inspire you to take a look and perhaps support my channel further by subscribing there. Over 90% of the people who watch my main channel are not subscribed. So if that's you, please hit that subscribe button and ding the bell and get notifications every time I upload a new video. It's only through people subscribing that my channel will grow and develop, and which would be nice because I'd like the channel to grow further. But I also want to say a few thank yous as well, because I've had a few people who have sponsored me this year. One or two people have gone online to buy me a coffee, and they've done just that. But a couple of people have been very generous and purchased more than one coffee for me. And they've all had a mention in one of my videos. And they are Andrew Holloway, Jane Bass and Maureen McKay. So thank you so much to all of you for sponsoring my channel and buying me a coffee. And if you'd like to buy me a coffee, just follow the link in the description and you too can get a mention on my channel. But I also have to give a really big thank you to Dave and Kathy Hyde in the United States of America, because they've joined me on Patreon. Now, Patreon is my main sponsorship channel. Put my teeth in this morning. Yes, my main sponsorship channel. And on there you'll find lots of benefits, including exclusive videos as well. And those benefits are also listed on my Patreon page. And Dave and Kathy, well, they joined Alice's Travel Club, which is my my entry-level sponsorship. Well, it's currently the only sponsorship level I have on my channel, on my Patreon page, but there are others planned and more benefits as well. So if you're enjoying my content on my main channel, then please consider joining me on Patreon. So thank you so much to everybody who has bought me a coffee or sponsored my channel this year. It's been great to have you on board, and I hope you get so much more from all the videos which are still to come on my channel. I'm actually sitting here in the Avingnon Gardens here in Colchester's Castle Park. It's called the Avingnon Gardens because Avignon is a town which Colchester is twinned with. The idea of twinning towns first came about in 1947. It was a way of healing rifts and divisions between European countries. It's therefore no surprise that so many towns in England are twinned with towns in Germany. Now, Colchester is twinned with a German town, the town of Wetzlar, and that came about in 1969. Avignon came about in 1972, and more recently Imola in Italy, back in 1997. The gardens at the moment, because it's November, there's no flowers in. It's looking a little bleak, a little empty. But back in the summer, the gardens here look wonderful. So here are a few pictures of today, and also some pictures taken in the summer when the gardens were at their best. Back in February, when I made the first of my 2021 videos, I was a little fed up. I was currently on furlough then, and I just recovered from COVID-19 as well, which nearly killed me. But I made a full recovery, and actually now I'm still a little fed up, but in a different way. I had high hopes for 2020 to go abroad. I wanted to go to Dresden, to Leipzig and to Hanover and tour Germany. And I'd hoped to be able to do that this year. But because of the country's traffic light system, you know, countries being on the red list and the amber list and the green list, and the cost of the PCR tests, the COVID tests to get abroad, and when you come back and before you leave and 3 days after you get back, and all this nonsense, it just made travelling so difficult and so expensive as well. I travel on a budget, and the last thing I want to do is to pay out for a holiday for flights and hotels and all the other expenses that go with them, only to have a positive test, I should say, have a positive test 24 hours before I'm due to travel and be unable to travel. That would really annoy me. I'm sure it's happened to a lot of people, and I feel sorry for you if it has. But I couldn't take the chance on a positive test. So I've made do with going to various UK destinations this year, and I've had great fun. I never knew that a UK holiday could be so much fun. I went down to Dorchester and Weymouth, to Bristol, and I also had 2 trips to London as well. And I got up to all sorts of things, discovered so much history, and met some great people while I was out. Some of those videos are still to come on my channel. But also this year I've met some other content creators, other YouTubers who I've met out and about, and it's been great to network with you and to meet you. And I also met another channel, members from another channel who are close to me. That's Stephen and Yana, History and Adventure Hunters. I do like their channel. I'll leave a description in the description box below. I'll leave a link in the description box below so you can check out their channel. And a few months ago I did a collaboration around Braintree with Stephen, and we've got a few others collaboration videos planned. So if you're a content creator, if you're a YouTuber in East Anglia or London, or you're visiting London and would like to get together and do a collaboration video, that would be great. Please make contact with me. My social media links are in the description box below, and it'd be great to meet other people from another channel and to work with you as well on one or more projects. So please do get in touch. But hopefully next year I'll be able to travel. Now that's the idea. the old COVID restrictions are beginning to ease. The vaccination programme is well underway in England, in Europe and around the world, which is positive. And I've been double vaxxed, and very shortly I shall have my booster as well, so I shouldn't have too many problems in being able to travel. Hopefully I will get to Leipzig and to Hanover and to one or two other places in Germany, and hopefully to Italy as well. I'd love to go back to Italy. So who knows where I will end up, if I do go abroad at all, or will I just have another UK holiday. And I do have a contingency plan for to visit Wales and to visit Scotland. And I've enjoyed my visits to Swansea and Cardiff this year. And I've been to Scotland before, so I know how enjoyable Scotland is. So just have to watch this space and see if I can actually travel again to wherever. But saying that, it's quite nice walking around Colchester in this park, and the bandstand here. I found a nice bandstand when I was in Dorchester back in the summer. And this bandstand was manufactured by Walter Macfarlane and Company back in 1894. Looking a little grey and bleak in the November morning. But I took some pictures of it back in the summer. I had a walk around here in the summertime. So here are a few pictures of Colchester's bandstand in the summertime. About making videos for me is the editing process. I really enjoy the editing, but above all I like to look at people's reactions when I walk past them in the streets. Now, I had a few interesting reactions last year when I was in Trieste. Well, here's what happened. Just walking down the pier, getting a few odd looks from the locals. What is this crazy woman doing, walking around talking to a camera? Well, it takes all sorts, I suppose. But walking past people in my videos this year, I've had one or two who have given me a cheeky wave. As they've walked past, they've given a cheeky wave. And I could have edited it all out, but I actually kept them in. So now I'm going to look at all those wavers from those videos and hopefully create a little amusing section here. The first was in Greenwich back in the summer. I was just walking through the Greenwich foot tunnel from Greenwich towards Poplar, and a couple walked past me and he gave a cheeky little wave. Well, here's what happened. The next cheeky waver was when I was in Thetford on my dad's army trail. This one was quite an unusual wave, a style of wave. Here's the clip. Can't get into the churchyard at the moment, which is a shame because it's all blocked off for renovation, and it does look in a sorry state. Did you spot the waver in the clip? Here it is again in close-up. Can't get into the churchyard at the moment, which is a shame because it's all blocked off for renovation. It does look in a sorry state. I must say I've got to admire his style. Quite a theatrical way to wave. And if that's you, then please leave a comment. I'd like to know who this person was, just out of curiosity. Quite a character, I think, quite a character. But the next one was in Cardiff, walking around Cardiff, the outside of Cardiff Castle. And, well, here's the clip. For which they were paid £100, which is around about £2,000 in today's money. The final clip was on the Strand in London. Well, I'll play the clip and then I'll tell you a bit more about it. Bottom, and the passengers would alight on the right-hand side. So that's the reason why that street is different to all the others. Two lovely ladies there. I actually was talking to them earlier before I did my piece to camera. I was talking to them outside the Savoy Hotel. We must have chatted for about 5-10 minutes. Absolutely charming ladies. And if you're watching, there's a little wave to you as well, and a little wave to all my wavers. I do like meeting people when I'm out and about, and seeing people's reactions on camera as I walk past them. And I've met some lovely people this year, both in Dorchester and in Halesworth, and also in London as well. People are very interested to know what I'm doing, interested in seeing my channel, and it's really nice to talk to people and to explain and to talk to them about the local history as well. And I certainly did that when I was in Swansea earlier in the year, and of course last year as well. I hope you've enjoyed this little video and taken some amusement from looking at those wavers as well. That really was great fun to see those and put a smile on my face during the editing process. Next week is my second trip to London. 3 videos, all quite different, from one of the greatest cities in the world. It's my intention this year to visit a major European capital city, and well, I did that. It was London, just a few miles down the road from where I live, but I had a great time, as you will see in the next 3 videos coming up. And there's also the preview from my history specials as well, which you'll see very shortly. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. And we look forward to seeing you on another video somewhere else.